Hello everybody and welcome back to Erebos Gaming. We've got some Dynasty Warriors 8 here for you, and this is the WEI side and this is the Battle of Puyang. As you can see, I'm playing Xiahou Yuan, level 25, and we've got some straight up simple 4-star weapons. This battle is kind of strange actually. There's two castles on the left and on the right, and we start to take the castle on the right, and then Lubu takes our castle, and then we get our castle back. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of an inconclusive battle. Lubu pushes, takes over a castle, and then we take it back straight away. So I don't know. Seems a bit of a pointless battle, to be honest. But this is one of the extra ones if you do the starts. So right at the beginning, it'll be all sped up because I'm just fighting a load of enemies here. There's not special to see in terms of fighting enemy officers, but you'll see me use this move quite a lot. That move is just brilliant, and I have to say Xiahou Yuan loved playing this guy. This is what I'd expect if your main type of fighting was archery. You know, getting stuck in, switching between a normal weapon and it turning into a bow and arrow. Brilliant. So much better than Lian Shu. I absolutely detested playing it because it was very boring. And this is his rage attack. Not the best rage attack. His first bit's good, where he's attacking them all, but then this, where he shoots with the arrow, it's a bit hard to manoeuvre. You don't really do that much damage. But to save your ass, you know, you can just spam that. It's such a useful, effective move, and the amount of Muso you get from it is ridiculous. And you can combine that with your first Muso attack, which basically fires an arrow straight down. That move that you just saw there, where a 4-square triangle attack and another triangle, that's pretty useful. I don't think no, it's just a 4-square triangle attack. Triangle, my apologies there. So as you can see, we've moved on to 2 enemy officers. That's the jumping Muso, again a really effective Muso attack. We're jumping straight into Rage again, and we're going to take out Zhang Hu and Gao Shun. Just weaken these guys off a bit. But unfortunately the majority of them are defending. I think we managed to take out one enemy here, but I'm not too sure about the other one. Yeah, nearly get him. We end up sending him up there. Can't get to him, unfortunately. So get the horse and move up. He's there behind me. Got a nice little hit on him. One of my weapons as well gives me a boost to my life for every death, so that's what I mean. With that element, you know, you're pretty much owning this. It's not difficult at all. And he defended that Muso attack again, but we're taking him out now, so we'll move up to save our colleague. Can't remember his name. But when we move up here, you'll see that Zhang Liao makes an appearance. Just getting rid of these enemies. There we go. Zun Yu, that's it. So Zun Yu's trapped, and we're trying to release him, and I'm going to war with Zhang Liao. Tried doing a switch counter there, but I got hit in my back. Before I die, use my good old rage again. And Zhang Liao's all buffed up, so that makes this battle a bit more difficult. And there's such a lot of enemies coming up as well. It is amazing how many enemies come in at the second part of this battle. I also, it seems like a little bug happens in this game as well, as you'll see further on into the video. I have no idea what happened on this, it made no sense. So yeah, there's a little cutscene there, and what you see is that Xiahou Dun gets an arrow in the eye. That's how he loses his eye. You know, get an arrow in your eye, but somehow managed to pull the arrow out. That's pretty impressive. And we're boxed in here, and Lubu's taking over our castle. So whilst waiting in here, eventually men up here, like that, an ambush attack, take out Zhang Lian, and then the gates will open, but Lubu's forces have destroyed the bridge, so we have to go round an alternate entrance. And what you're going to see very shortly is his swift attack. again, very effective, and you can combine that with a Muso attack and do some serious damage. I don't think you've seen his alternate Muso yet. Rather than using his bow and arrow, he uses his weapon as a sword, or whatever you want to call it, a mace, and that is pretty effective as well. It does some serious damage. Right, so moving on to the next step, take out the gatekeeper. Once you take out the gatekeeper, you get flooded with enemies in this point here. You've got Zhongxian. As soon as those gates open, it is just, I mean, it's, I don't know what's the best word to say, it's just the cluster of enemies all over the place. It's ridiculous. So as I'm fighting this guy, what do you think to Xiahou Yuan? I personally love him. He's well balanced and he's got some very effective Musos, and some, I think maybe is the move that I keep spamming is maybe slightly overpowered. It does some serious damage, gives you boosters to your Muso, everything. You don't need to worry about anything. So apart from that minor problem in terms of overpower, I think he's an alright good character. Now this is the bug. Where's the enemy officer? It says he's there, but he's not. He doesn't appear. So I have no idea what happened there, if I rushed in too far and he forgot to, you know, the cosmetics of the game forgot to download him or something like that and make him appear. But anyway, what I do is I just leave these guys, go back, help my main force, and then come back and he's there. So as you can see, there's a load of enemy officers, unit commanders, you name it. It's just amazing. You get a bit of screen lag as well due to the amount of enemies that are here. So we've got Zhang Chao, Zhongxian still there, there's 4 or 5 unit commanders, and there's, I can't even see how many enemies there is here. Well, let's get rid of them anyway. So I switch straight into the rage attack, and yeah, you can see there's so many enemies here. I get a nice little chain going on as well, because I follow some Muso tricks that I've been learning while just doing my max chain Musos. So fortunately we got 2 dropped in front of us, so I can continue this fight a while. Take out 2 enemy officers there, and a handful of unit commanders, and pretty much all the enemies. We've got still a load of unit commanders there. I'll get rid of these guys as well, so my allies don't end up losing. So Zhongxian, he's taking a right beat. That's a nice little move as well. That's, all these moves are designed so well in terms of boosting yourself. His Musos are brilliant. His normal attacks, the area of effect on all his attacks are brilliant. He's just an all-round great character. And we finally got rid of Zhongxian, so we can now move up, and look, there he is now. Just appears as normal with all these guys. This is Zuzi. And yeah, this is probably tricking the system a bit. I don't think that should be allowed. That's the alternate Muso. What you'll see is when he's weak to my elements, I'll do that move, and then I can pull him back in. That to me is a bit unfair. I mean, you shouldn't be able to pull him in from that range, because you knock him miles away. So killed him, we moved on to Wang Kai, and the idea behind this is a hidden path that we're using, which Lu Bu and his forces weren't aware of it. Well, what Cao Cao's forces weren't aware of it, but as you can see, Lu Bu's strategist has predicted that we'll take this route. Therefore, that's why there's loads of ambushes. He completely defends that one. Yeah, it's defending like a little girl. Not exactly what you want. Shoulder barge with the switch, the weapon switch, pretty effective. Breaks the defense, I believe. I can't understand why else I'd use it. So, moving on, we'll move on to Zhang Liao, but that will be for part 2. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.